Good morning, New York.
Good morning.
And happy birthday, Som Som. It is International Som Day, so everyone leave a comment saying happy birthday, girl. Even though it will be well and truly past her birthday when this goes up, but
Always appreciate it, thanks.
hey, it's her birthday month, remember?
Completely.
But we came back from the Hamptons yesterday. We took the train into Grand Central Station, which was such a moment. So fun. Actually, no, bit overstimulating. I actually did not have fun. I remember seeing you filming your clips for your TikTok.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could not think of anything worse than pulling out a camera right now. Like, I can't handle one more thing. We're staying in a different part of New York City this week. We stayed in Soho for the first week, then we're in the Hamptons for the weekend, and now we're back in a different hotel in a different area. Staying in the East Village this time, which is kind of fun, kind of different. But yeah, checked in yesterday. Today's Som's birthday, so we're just kind of spending the day doing whatever Soph wants to do. And so right now we're gonna go get a blank street and go to Barnes. Honestly, perfect birthday morning.
It really is.
I love being friends with someone who also loves books, because that just means I get to go book shopping on your birthday. This is perfect for me.
I was about to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And happy birthday.
Nice. Birthday book. I'm so obsessed with these editions. We have these ones in Australia as well, but they're just so beautiful. Again, I just want every single one to ever exist. Like, they almost just like look hand painted. This lighting is not doing me any favors, is it? I also just read Anne of Green Gables. This would be so fun. This is just so perfect. Like Anne sitting in the orchard on a picnic rug, and then the house on the back and Green Gables, and the quote on the back says, "Kindred spirits, I'm not so scarce as I used to think." Because multiple times in the book, Anne finds like kindred spirits and people that she didn't think she would, and it's so wholesome and so cute. Oh my gosh, this is just so beautiful. I want this so badly, but I shouldn't. Also, this would be so heavy in my suitcase. I fear it is not the time. I definitely need to get an edition of Anne of Green Gables at some point though. I also am truly obsessed with these editions. They're like paper cutout kind of vibes. Too many books that I want, not enough space in my suitcase, unfortunately. Home from our little shopping morning, and Soph was saying I would love to find a sunny angel on my birthday. Like, I would just love to find one. So we did a little bit of research and tried to look around, and we found a little place in the East Village. I don't even know what it was called. I don't know how to say it.
No, I can see it, but I can't see
I'll try and put it on the screen if I remember.
My nose is so itchy, I can't stop rubbing it. Don't look, sorry.
But we walked in and they had sunny angels. I honestly had low hopes.
Yeah.
Like, I was really
me
expecting us to walk in and they just wouldn't have any, and we were kind of like, oh, maybe we could get a Smisky instead, which they did have Smiskies, and I'm kind of like, oh, maybe we have to go back for a
If
Smisky.
this hit,
Or the Strand.
We can have a look. But yeah, we saw the sunnies and we all decided to get the Marine series because we haven't, well, I haven't personally seen this one in Australia before. So I thought, hey, New York isn't really giving Marine, but you got to take the chance when it comes, you know?
Yeah, and we just needed a hit.
It's been a while.
We haven't had Sunny Angels yet in a long time. Okay, I'll show you guys the options. Honestly, not a single bad option.
Do you have top three?
What's your top?
I genuinely don't think I'll be like unhappy with any, but my top favorite, Starfish, is just iconic.
It's so iconic.
I do love the clownfish. I think that one's really cute.
Oh.
The jellyfish is kind of funny. But
The
the whale
jellyfish
is
is
really
so funny.
cute.
It looks like a shower cap.
It does, but I like so many of them.
This is good.
Yeah, this is
The
really
I'll be
good.
disappointed.
Soph just opened hers in her vlog. George is gonna open hers in her vlog, so check him out.
Down below.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
Is it gonna be a good pop?
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
quite good, I
A
think.
good one. I'm so excited. It's really like just as fun watching someone
Yeah.
else do it.
That's why I'm glad we're doing them all at different times, so we can really enjoy each.
Yes.
What's everyone's final guess? Like, what do you actually think this one
Okay.
is?
Honestly, clownfish. I don't know why.
Well.
I'm gonna say jellyfish. 3, 2, 1.
Stop! No way!
Oh, look back at him! Shut up. As if you got the starfish.
I did not expect that.
No,
Oh, he's so cute. I actually can't. You got the front cover guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so
Cute.
This is just like so iconic.
It is.
Imagine him sitting on my Summer I Turn Pretty books.
Oh, so true.
That would be very sweet.
That's a good idea.
He's
that
so
one.
sweetie pie.
Oh,
James?
Taking down a hair like, oh my god.
party in the USA.
Everyone, OOTD, 3 second OOTD. Here's my outfit. George.
Here's my outfit.
This is my outfit.
Perfect.
If you don't like it, you can leave.
Let's go.
We're leaving. The spinny door is so fun.
Yeah, we're local.
What's up, guys?
Single taken or drinking $6 beers.
Oh.
Take your pick.
That's the perfect birthday activity for Song, drinking beers.
Oh,
She loves beer.
$6 beers.
We had a little, well, I was about to say midday siesta. Usually we kind of like head out for the morning, come back to the hotel room in the middle of the day, recoup, kind of just like let our feet rest for a second, and then head out again in the afternoon. But today, our midday siesta ended up being until 4 p.m. I think we got back to the room at like 2, and then we just chilled out. Now we're heading out again. We're gonna go to get lunch at 4, almost 5 p.m, which is so unlike us, but I'm excited to get some Joes. And then we're gonna head to Brooklyn for the evening, I guess, which I'm excited about.
You nailed them.
We're now doing some shopping in Brooklyn. We went to the photo booth. It was called Brooklyn Film. What was the name of the camera store we went to? Brooklyn Film
camera.
Brooklyn Film Camera.
Yes.
And it was such a gorgeous vintage photo booth. And now we've just taken the subway to a different part. Is this Williamsburg? I think it is. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me on it. And we're just doing some vintage shopping. A woke vintage. Haven't found anything yet, but having a great time. Those vintage stores were literally so cute. I wanted to buy so many things, but the Australian dollar is just so bad. And so I feel like vintage things are already kind of pricey, and then the conversion just, I don't know, I couldn't justify it. But we're heading to our last stop of our little Brooklyn trip, which is McNally Jackson, which is a bookstore that they have here, and they have multiple locations, but apparently the Brooklyn one is like huge and really beautiful. So I'm really, really excited to see it. I've never been before, and it looks amazing. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear me, but we've come back to Bubby's for breakfast and I'm very excited. We loved it our first time, so we've come back for round 2.
I'm so happy. Yeah.
might be like my favorite meal ever. Definitely on the trip. I'm like sad that I can't have it forever. We would come back, but like at home. This is unreal. We finished up at Bobby's and that was quite literally one of the best meals I've ever had in my life. Like I couldn't have asked for a better meal. It was so freaking good. And I'm so sad that it's over and that I can't just eat it again right now. And I couldn't even finish it. And that's kind of the worst part, when you love a meal so much and you can't even finish it. But we've just been perusing around, strolling around. We did go to Crumble and picked up some cookies. So that will be really fun. We're gonna do a little taste test on George's channel, so obviously check out her vlog for the taste test if you want to see it. But we're walking through Madison Square Park right now, but we're just on our way home to the hotel. And we're gonna go to a Broadway show later, which is so fun. We're going to see Moulin Rouge, which I've never seen before. Has anyone seen it before? No. That's even more fun, a new experience for all of us. I just love getting a little beverage and walking around and maybe stopping in at a few stores if anything looks cute, or maybe just walking the streets.
Welcome to the Al Hirschfeld Theatre at Moulin Rouge.
Happy Thursday, besties. We only have a few days left here and it's making me sad, but I wanted to check in with you guys because I feel like I haven't probably like talked and like caught up with you guys in a hot minute. But I think the last time I spoke to you guys, we were going to see a Broadway show. We decided to see Moulin Rouge. None of us had heard literally a single thing about it. Like we didn't know anything about it before yesterday. I have a few people in my life that love Moulin Rouge, and so I'd always like heard good things about it, but I didn't necessarily know the storyline or what it was about or like the music or anything. So we all kind of went in very blind and it was definitely not what I was expecting. I had no idea that it would be like modern pop music in this musical. I don't know if that's silly that I didn't know that, but I was shocked when they started singing like Katy Perry and Lorde and Pink. Like I was so shocked, but it was a lot of fun, and the actors and actresses and dancers and literally everyone was so incredibly talented and it was so fun to watch. I don't think it's like my favorite show that I've ever seen. I haven't seen like a crazy amount. I don't think I'd be like rushing back to see it, but I also still would recommend it if that makes sense. Like I really liked it, but yeah, it's probably not one of my like top 3 favorite shows, but I'm really glad that I got to see it, and it definitely makes me want to watch the movie because I didn't know there was a movie, but the girl said yesterday there was a movie, so maybe I'll watch that at some point. That was kind of all we did yesterday, and then this morning we decided to have a bit of a solo morning, like all just kind of do our own thing. And today is the first day that the weather has just been beautiful blue skies, so I wanted to make sure I was like outside and like making the most of the weather. So I decided to walk over to Leon's Bagels, and I just got myself a bagel, took it to Madison Square Park and ate it there, listened to some music. It was honestly very nice, very peaceful. And then I wandered over to a blank street and got myself a coffee. I'm still like halfway through it. It's like all the ice is melted now. It's not as good, but I'm still gonna drink it. And then I just wandered around a little bit more and came home because I needed to get some work done. I had a deadline that I needed to meet, so I came home and finished that up. The other girls texted me and were like, oh, we're gonna go read in this park if you want to join. But I think by the time I get there now, I'll just have to turn around and come home because we have a very exciting visitor coming to see us today, which I'm so excited about. But she'll be here in like half an hour, and I think the park that they're at is like a 20-minute walk, so it just doesn't make sense, which is fine. But I think I'm just gonna either read a little bit here or I might get some editing done, I'm not sure. But although the weather is beautiful outside, it is hot. The weather this week has been so bizarre. Like 2 days ago I was wearing like a jacket and boots and I was still kind of cold and it was like raining and gloomy, and today it is so hot and like such a beautiful blue sky, and I'm so glad that we have got some more good weather, and it's supposed to be good weather until we leave. So for the last couple of days while we're here, we're supposed to have really good weather, but it is going to be really hot. So it's just been a really interesting trip in terms of weather because it's so inconsistent. Some days it's freezing, some days I'm literally sweating. So I feel like we've experienced every season while we've been here. Although I am sad that we only have a couple days left here, I'm definitely starting to feel homesick. Like there are definitely some parts of home that I really miss, especially Liam, obviously. Like he is the thing that I miss the most. The thing, that's awful. The person that I miss the most, but I also just miss my home, my bed, just like routine, stuff like that. But I am having so much fun here and I don't want to let that homesick feeling ruin the rest of my trip, and I don't think it will, but I just want to make the most of the last bit of our trip. But I think the next time I check in with you guys, I'll be with a new bestie. Besties are back! I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did a terrible job at vlogging while Sarah was here, but we were just too busy yapping. We ended up getting lunch at Cane's, obviously, and then we did a bit of book shopping, and then honestly we just sat in the hotel and yapped for hours. I'm so glad that I got to see Bestie Sarah while I was here, and if we could have teleported Destiny straight to our doorstep, we absolutely would have, because I miss her so much too. So shout out Des, I love you, I miss you, and I'm just so glad that I've been able to make so many besties through the book community. It truly is just the best community ever. Madison Square Park. We've just been reading, I've done some journaling, but it is just such a vibe here. Like there's just a guy playing the saxophone like 20 meters away, and it's just the best vibe ever. Like everyone just seems so happy. It's a Friday, lunchtime, I'm obsessed. We also ran into the perfect golden retriever, again, obsessed. His name was Sailor, I love him. I could stay here for many more hours, but I think we're gonna go find some lunch because we're starting to get hungry. And then we have a few more shops we want to visit before our trip is over, so we want to do that today because tonight is our last night. So today is our last full day, which is just absolutely insane. The weather is so good too, like I just don't want to leave.
Let's both get strawberry milk strong. Yeah, don't tell the other one, apparently. Oh. It's just so good.
We're in Barnes once again. Oops, tripped and fell into Barnes again. But we stopped off at Blank Street and I'm trying something new. This is the strawberries and cream, I think it's called, or strawberry shortcake. Is it strawberries and cream or strawberry shortcake? Strawberry shortcake iced matcha. It is so good. George got it the other day and I had a sip and I was like, I fear I need it. So we got it today. Second beverage of the day. Usually I try not to do like 2 coffees out, but today I wanted another beverage. We came to look for some specific books, but Soph and I can't find the ones that we were looking for, but George found the one that she was looking for. So 1 out of 3. We're now trying to see if another Barnes might have the books we're looking for, but not sure. Just me and my girls. We went home and chilled for a little bit, rested our feet because I think we've already done like 10,000 steps, and now we're out and about again. We're heading to Colourful Natalie. I actually just had it pop up on my TikTok and it had some really cute like New York City like souvenir type clothing and it just looked so my style, and so I was like, girls, we have to go here. So we're walking there now, and then I think we're gonna head to the New York Library because we haven't done that yet. And then the last thing on our to-do list for today is to go snack shopping, to bring home some US snacks that we love, but I also want to bring some home for Liam. So those are the last few things on our, I shouldn't say to-do list, it's obviously not a to-do list, our plan for the day. We just walked past 23 Cornelia Street, so obviously we had to stop and say hi. Last time I came here with Liam, it was like all getting restructured outside, like getting renovated, so we didn't actually get to see the doors properly. So that's so cute. We had like a half successful afternoon. I told you guys what we were going to do, and then we kind of did it, we kind of didn't. We went to Colourful Natalie. I had my heart set on a sweatshirt there. It was baby yellow, had NYC and like a patchwork kind of design. It was so cute, but they only had an extra small and I wanted it to be like an oversized fit, so I didn't get it. You can get it online, but like I'm like, is the whole point that I got it in New York City and it says New York City? I don't know. I'll have a think about it. I might order it online, but the store was so cute. I think if you like Love Shack Fancy but you want something a little bit more affordable, it's a really great alternative. I assume maybe the quality isn't quite as high as Love Shack Fancy because it's literally like, I don't even know, like 5 times the price. But if you just love girly, colorful pink frills, lace, all of that, you need to check it out. And we did drop into like a random store next door. We thought they sold Sunny Angels because I had them in the window. Once again, we were catfished.
We were.
They always have Sunny Angels in the windows, and then you walk in and you say, do you have Sunny Angels? And they go, oh, we're sold out. That's was rude. But they did have Smiskies, and I've always wanted a Smisky. I've never got one, but I decided today's the day. I was kind of sad that I didn't get my sweatshirt, so I got this instead. Is that a bad coping mechanism? Maybe, but we can open that later. Then we went to go to the New York Library, and they were about to close. And we were like, awesome. So we're gonna try and do that tomorrow, hopefully. We have a lot of things we want to do tomorrow, so it'll be a interesting day, because we also check out and fly home tomorrow, but not till the nighttime. So we ended up going to Trader Joe's and Target to get snacks to bring home. And we did get some of the snacks we wanted. Honestly, they were both slightly disappointing, that Target and that Trader Joe's. I think they were just really small ones, and that was not a smart decision on our part, but we got some of the snacks that we wanted, which is good. Maybe I'll show you them later. And then we got our final dinner in the city, and that had to be Chipotle. Chipotle! Bowl reveal one final time. Who knows when I'll have Chipotle again? Guess I'll have to come back.
Wow.
Guess I have to fly 20 hours just for that. Do they have it in the UK?
Yeah.
Is it as good?
It's a bit different.
I feel like it's hit and miss. Like some of them I've been like yum, and some of them are like eh. Yeah, so
We'll see.
I hope that helps.
I got obviously a chicken bowl as per usual. I'm so excited.
That's walking in. I was like, oh.
Oh, it's gonna go everywhere.
Oh.
Cool, 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 cool. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna miss you. It's our final day here in the US. We fly home tonight, so we are just spending the morning packing all our stuff up. But before I finished packing up my things, I wanted to share with you guys a little collective book haul of all of the books that I've bought over the past 2 weeks while I've been here. I definitely tried to restrain myself. It partly worked. Still bought probably too many, but I'm really excited about all of them. So the first one that I ended up getting is My Friends by Frederick Bachman, and this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition because it has this beautiful design on the front cover. It says from a friend and then his signature, which is so sweet, and I think it is also signed, which is so exciting. I just saw this and I was like, I have to get it. I just loved the yellow hardcover, and we don't have it in hardcover in Australia, so this felt like a very exciting purchase. Then I also picked up the paperback of Funny Story. I got this from McNally Jackson in Brooklyn, which was such a beautiful bookstore, but last year when I was here I got the paperback version of Happy Place, and I collect the US editions of Emily Henry books, or at least like the US paperback editions. So I thought since I got Happy Place in New York last year, it would be really fun to get Funny Story in New York this year, and I'm really excited to reread this one. I loved this one, so very happy, and I love the design on the spine as well. It has little like lemons. It's gorgeous. I also picked up a book for Liam as a bit of a gift, I guess. I got him The Outsiders. I read this a long time ago and loved it, and I think it would be the type of book that he would really like. Liam's a big reader as well, but we read very different types of books, but I thought he might like this, so I got him this from Strand, and I also got him this really cute little bookmark that has the Brooklyn Bridge on it, because last time we were here he loved the Brooklyn Bridge, so I thought that was a cute little gift for him. And then I also got Emma by Jane Austen, which is a little bit random, but did I need to get this in New York? No. Do we have this exact edition in Australia? Yes. But this is a second-hand copy from Strand, and there's something about getting a second-hand copy of a book in another country that feels so exciting to me, because it's just like the life that it lived before it came to you feels really exciting. And I bought Persuasion by Jane Austen when we were in Boston last year, and that was a second-hand book, and so I was like, it would be kind of fun to try and collect classics from all different parts of the world as a bit of a souvenir. I definitely want to write a little like note or something in the front cover, just like saying where I got it, when I got it, who I was with, because I think that would be a really cool thing to have on my bookshelf in the future, hopefully, as I travel the rest of the world and collect other books as well. I love having a book as a souvenir. I think it's just such a fun way to kind of remember your time in a different place. And then lastly, I got Just Last Night by Vari McFarlane. I just really prefer the US covers over the Australian ones, so I decided that I could get one of her books while I was here, and I decided on this one. I remember people saying that this is really good but really sad, so I'm a little bit scared of this one. I've read 3 of hers so far, so this will be my 4th, but I am very intrigued, and I loved the yellow and blue cover. I think it's so beautiful, so very happy to have this one. But yeah, those are all the books that I bought. A nice little collection here, and then I also did get this for myself at Strand as well as a bit of a impulse buy. I loved the tote bag version of this, like with this design, but I don't need another tote bag, so I just got this little pouch, which I think will actually be really handy, and it has little like New York themed designs all over it, which is so sweet. But yeah, there's my little book haul. Like I said, tried to restrain myself. I could have bought so many more. Like there were so many books I wanted to bring home, but we do have a weight limit and I'm hoping to stay under that. We'll see when we get to the airport, but I'm very excited about all of these books. We checked out and left our bags from the hotel and we're spending the rest of the day, obviously before we go to the airport, ticking off the last few things that we have on our little New York City bucket list. So first stop is the Empire State Building, which is such a bucket list item for me. I don't know why, but it just has always been something I wanted to visit. I know people say it's not the best view or like the best observation deck, but it just is such a moment. So we're doing that this morning. Our next stop is the New York Public Library. This is easily my favorite part of the library. This roof, it's insane. I still want to know how they paint these. Like, are they like painting a roof or are they like, do they paint it and then put it up? Like, can someone please explain? Like, not only are you so talented to be able to paint that in general, but then to also paint it somewhat upside down. Crazy. I'm just so thankful that there are some buildings that are this beautiful, but they're also free and open to the public. And I'm so grateful that buildings like this are for libraries. Like, so books deserve to be this appreciated. Next stop, the Met. Sitting on the Met steps, looking for Blair and Serena. Wherefore art thou, Serena and Blair? We're now sitting in Central Park for our last couple of hours here. This is like the last thing on our to-do list for the day. Not to-do list.
Oh,
Plans.
guys.
I keep saying like, this is what's on our to-do list. It's not a to-do list.
It's a to want list.
To see list. To see, to do, to eat list.
Yes. To conquer.
We went to Joe's on the way, got a sandwich, we've brought it here. We are literally just chilling here until we have to go back to the hotel, pick up our bags and head to the airport, which is crazy. Airport. Boo. Tomato, tomato. But I have been carrying this around with me all day so far so that I could open it in Central Park. I don't know why I wanted to open it in Central Park, it just felt like the right thing to do. But this is my Smisky.
He matches the park with his greenery.
He does, and I will forever know that I opened this in Central Park.
Exactly.
This is a series that I got. These are the options. I think I don't even know what my favorites would be. Like, they're all so funny. I think the jumper one is really cute. Like this.
The main one?
Yeah. The guy on the front with trying to put his jumper on.
I like the
I ain't got no pants on. Or like the socks are so funny. I don't know. I don't think there's a bad option.
Oh, the pants are funny.
I'm your Mima and I think you're gonna be putting on the sweater.
I'm your Auntie Gum and I think you're gonna be taking your pants off.
Oh, hi. I'm your Auntie Som and I think you're gonna be struggling to get your pants on.
Oh! Okay, so which one are you?
That one?
That one?
Yeah.
Which one are you?
This one.
Okay, let's see. My first Smisky.
Oh.
Oh, yay!
Oh.
You're just what I always wanted. You look so scary.
Actually, what you guessed.
Oh my gosh. And that happened with the starfish as well.
Yeah.
I'm on a roll.
Stop, he's so cute.
He's so funny.
His little face out.
I love him.
He's perfect.
I'm your Mima and I just want you to be a healthy baby.
Exactly.
I don't care what you are.
I don't care what you are. Hope you like plane flights. A sad Smisky who is trying on a sweater but can't get his head through.
Oh, it's
They have little
sad.
descriptions. Guys, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go home. Finishing our trip in Central Park was quite literally the best decision I think we could have made. But equally, it means leaving this Like leaving our favorite place makes it even harder to leave New York. And I don't know if you can hear that, but we sat down in a new little spot to eat our lunch, and we can't see it, but we can hear someone playing live music. I don't know what they're playing, if it's like a violin, a cello, I don't know. So incredibly beautiful. It feels like we're in Bridgerton or something. Like it's actually magical, and it's just the perfect afternoon. Like I'm just so sad that we have to leave. It feels wrong to be going home and like leaving the park when the sun is so perfect and the music is so perfect and our little spot is so perfect. Like, can you hear the music? It's perfect. It is really loud in here, so I don't know how well you'll be able to hear me, but we are officially in the airport. We are waiting at our gate. I'm here with Soph. George is actually taking a flight somewhere else, so she's not flying with us. So it's just me and Soph on the way home, and we just worked out that this time in 24 hours we will be home. I think we're boarding in about like 20 or 30 minutes. Som just braided my hair for me so that I don't have to deal with it like being in my face throughout the flight. But yeah, we're about to get on a 16-hour flight, and then I think it's a 3-hour flight after that. I'm starting to feel a bit tired because we're boarding at I think like 9:20 p.m. here. So we have like an overnight flight. We get to New Zealand in the morning, like it'll be like their morning, and then we have a 1 or 2 hour layover, and then by the time we get back to Brisbane it'll be 11 a.m. I'm very excited to get home. I'm not excited for this flight. It's gonna be long, but I'm ready to lock in. We're really hoping that we're gonna get some sleep on this plane and also some reading. I want to watch the new Dallas Cowboy Cheerleading Season 2 documentary and probably watch some YouTube, maybe do some editing. I'm ready to lock in.